Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello.
Hi, Rosa. Can you hear me?
Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
All good, Rosa. How are you doing?
How's gold doing this morning?
It's been pretty okay for me. I took a long, I exited at my level, so pretty clean trade.
I took a short
Oh, okay.
and I got closed out at top peak. So like
Hmm.
anyway, it's fine. It was just an account, so I've lost two small accounts. All right. Hi everyone on the chat. Um, Looking bullish. What are the news for today? Is there any news?
We have
Let me
NFP today.
check. Nothing?
NFP.
NFP today?
Yeah.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah. How come? Because they usually on Fridays.
Yeah. They shifted the last NFP to this one. So
Okay, oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I closed all the trades. So stop everything right now. Wow, I didn't know it. All right, so anyone on any trade at the moment? Hello, hello. Abdul, Prasad, hello. Yes, NFP, I wasn't aware. This is how often I check the news, right? This is why maybe it's so erratic and it's been like it's because of the movement this morning and now it went back all the way. I was able to take some shorts on the way back, but very, very low size. So everyone waiting for the news, people in the chat buying from 57. And are you going to hold it? Because from 47 is 200 pips, which is not much for the volatility these days. So ooh. Okay, good evening, Temasek. Yeah, toward 90. Okay. 57. Okay. Limit order 95. 50.95 to go long. Warzone. Are you going long on 15.95 or short? I'm going to wait. Are you on any positions now? Um, Sai?
No, I took a buy on the breakout and I just exited.
It is better to wait for shorts. Oh wow, 95. That's close enough. Close enough. To me now, gold is in a war zone. Like, I don't want to trade it there. It's in the middle of a range. And now that I know there's important news coming along, I won't trade. Right after the news, I'll start thinking about doing something. Okay. For sure, okay. You're shorting farming. Okay, you're shorting Dow Jones. I'm going to wait patiently.
There's nothing much to do. We're just waiting, to be
Yeah,
honest.
just waiting. Hands off, just in case. Hi, Saad. Good day. Okay. Okay. Now I understand the movements. I took a long at like 2 hours ago, and I closed it at 90 pips, and then it skyrocketed. And then I entered a short and I lost two accounts. How many accounts do you have now, Sai?
In funding pips?
In general,
Oh, a lot.
futures
May
as well, right?
maybe around 40 plus.
Yeah, 40 plus.
Yeah, that's including futures. So
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm 17, 18, 19. I've got 19 and I thought it was a lot, but no. Yeah, with futures it's easy to have plenty of accounts.
I mean, it's the scalability. So you get like almost 5 to 20 accounts depending on the firm, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, the two accounts I blew up, it was futures. So I'll ask you a few questions regarding futures later on
yeah, good.
because I need more companies.
For sure, for sure. What are your thoughts on sustainability of prop firms overall in longer term? I'm profitable and I want to go full time, but I keep thinking prop firms would go under, so I'm a bit hesitant to make the move. What do you think?
Um, they are they will keep changing and adapting because, for instance, futures companies, futures prop firms, there's more people retiring easily over and over. There's more and more people because it's easy. Once you understand what's the game on these companies, you can afford play. So I think they'll keep adapting and restraining the rules. I don't think they are going to disappear. They will be restructuring or readapting or more rules, but not disappearing. I don't see it as a near futures. Probably we go, in a foreseen future, we go to a very trustful model with they collide with real prop firms. Because now, in the sense of in general, I'm not talking about all of them because I don't know all of them, but 99% of them, you don't go on a real market. And when they do offer you a live account, they restrain you as a lot too much. So you end up leaving or blowing up the accounts easily, and they don't allow you to keep buying, things like that. So I'd like to see prop firms migrating to a real environment, 100% real environment, and providing you with the buying power, but you assume the risk, which real prop firms like S&B Capital, for instance, and other major uh, prop firms do. So you assume the risk, and they give you the buying power, which is a model I would buy straight away. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Sai?
Um, See, to be honest, trading in general is a risk, and if you think I would sustain on one particular thing, then that's a false hope you're coming into. No matter what level of trustworthiness the prop firm will have, or not what level of trustworthiness the broker will have, there are always incidents which can happen. Look at gold. Most of the firms have stopped trading gold. Like, you can't even trade gold right now. So
Mm.
someone who is a gold trader, they basically lost his edge. They can't even trade with some firms. So always think of an option that, okay, I'm basically going in full time, but you should not rely on the only source of income from there, right? So always think of like diversification factor. Try to make money from multiple things. Maybe even if you want to do maybe from multiple prop firms, but thinking that okay, this will stay for the rest of my life is something which I would not be very much happy about. Just think of that you make the money right now, whatever is possible, and then you keep moving on from there. So you don't know what level of amount. So, for example, even if you see all of the firms have a cap, and you might get banned, right? I got banned in so many firms, and
Mm.
that's the normal process of a prop firm. The prop firm has to compensate the risk in some other way. People can get banned if you are ultra profitable. People can get banned if you are like do something which is out of the books for them. So there is always a chance that you might not be able to trade. Or if you are like already profitable, there is also a live program in futures where you're almost at the max level of like the payout. So what is the max? Maybe you might get 100K, 200K from these firms. After that, you don't have a scope. Maybe if you blow the accounts, you won't have an option to retake the challenges as well. So you have a max limit on the prop firms. That's the problem, right? So always diversify is what I'll say.
Do you trade personal accounts, Sai?
I do trade personally.
I think it's the best way. like investing. If someone doesn't have enough capital, just take what you take from prop firms and put it aside and start trading personal accounts. Not only flipping accounts, but regular, like regular professional trading. In the end, it's easy when you have a big account just to go very low risk and still have a salary. Well, it depends on where you live, but in general, this is what I did many years ago, and that's why it's important to diversify, as you said. I was affected by the rule, the gold the rule on my fund the futures. Uh, so I had to move on to Nasdaq.
Yeah.
I've been trading Nasdaq on my personal account for many years, so I didn't have a problem. But if you only trade gold or S&P or whatever, you are going to be affected because you don't know how price moves on a particular instrument you haven't been trading. So and the restrictions are very, very
Yeah, there's
strict.
always a case. Like it's not with prop firms; it's also brokers, right? There are many brokers who have restricted gold,
Mm,
and it's not about gold. It's about you surviving in the market. So for you to
yeah,
survive in the markets, you have to keep diversifying things and make sure that prop firms is not the only source of income. Yeah, you might
mm,
make 100K. What is next after that? 100K is not a lot of money for me, at least.
nope.
Yeah, maybe from someone from India who is watching this, maybe it's a lot for them, but you'll very quickly realize that 100K is not a lot.
Not for Europeans. That can I say?
Yeah.
100K is like it's not impressive. It's like just getting by.
Yeah.
Okay, guessings. What is gold about to do during the NFP? Is it going up or down? Place your bets. um, which prop firm do you suggest in CFD which we can trust? The main concern is it take a lot to clear two phases, and then we find that the prop firm is not paying out, which is mentally disturbing. I don't think funding pips has ever denied a payout. Um, so I would trust funding pips seriously. Maybe if you break a rule, if you do something you're not allowed, they pay you, and then they say goodbye to you. But you did something that's not allowed. Make sure you read the rules carefully and thoroughly. And I don't think funding pips is going to reject a payout. But I've been denied from what people say is the number one prop firm. I got denied a payment and I did nothing. Um, I traded like I trade my personal account, but I didn't do the stacking. It's not stacking, but I defined a zone. So I just went with one trade every time and I got denied. So I stopped working. And the only prop firm in CFDs I work with is Funding Pips.
I have 15 payouts from Pips, no denials. I have
Yes.
59 payouts from Pips, no denials, man.
Yeah, so that's there you have it. You have that prop firm you can trust. Matt is saying, how do you deal with evil eye while becoming a trading influencer? What's every time I post payouts, I get a streak of bad luck in all areas of my life. Don't know how to deal with this. It's
It's
you. That's good.
yeah, it's just your psychology
Yeah,
that
it's
okay,
your
people are thinking
psychology.
about this, people are thinking about that. Just don't care what the world thinks, and just do your own work, follow your system, follow your process. That's the only thing which will reward you.
Mm,
You take $100 payout, $1,000 payout, you post about it. No one is going to care about it after a day. Maybe they
yeah,
will remember you for like 1 day, 2 days. After that, no one is going to remember.
absolutely no one, and no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares about you, right? So it's only you and your your work, right?
Mm,
So uh, let's see what are we seeing on gold. I'm trying to share my screen.
fantastic. Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, we can't talk about other prop firms in the stream. So it did come out of this range. It was a very choppy sideways range. If you see the price action, there is a lot of buying pressure at this area. You can see a lot of orders basically synced in. Again, they tried to push down from the seller side. It again basically took back the entire liquidity. Again, news is a gamble, but any closure above this, maybe it might not even give you a chance to basically go ahead and take the buy. But this is the range. So if we are looking at the sells, then there is nothing for it to stop. It is directly going to here. But if we are looking at buys, probably what are we looking at? Do we have something? I don't think so. We have something. Do we have something? Okay, we do have this. Yeah, there was this deep area which it rejected from. This was one of my levels, which is based on the standard deviation. So clearly rejected from there. So if we are going above, then we are going towards
Mm,
5233. But if you are going down, because this shouldn't be a fake breakout. So if this is a fake breakout, then it is going to be a big problem for the market, because I'll tell you why. Where is it? Look at the zone, right? So if you see the zone, ideally what has happened, right? Tried to break out once, failed, break out twice, failed, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. This is the seventh time it is actually breaking out, right? So ideally, this should not break. Looking at the orders in the order book as well, it looks pretty strong from the buying side. But again, news, I don't trust the orders on Newsday. So for me, I'm a bit biased towards longs. And but if this breaks, then we are dumping crazy, right? It depends on the news. What are we getting?
we're ready then. Yeah. Um, I see the pressure buying. Let me mark a few levels here.
have 5 more minutes, guys.
Yes, 5 minutes. Have you ever traded uh, news like this one, Sai?
I did, but there are clear signs when I trade. So, for example, let's say this wick comes down and takes this kind of liquidity and then reverses and makes this pattern. That is when I am more confidence on the buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only problem is it just retraced within the range and just going up. So now the liquidity points for the news is this and this. There are two wicks. You see on the 1 hour time frame, it's just
Mm-hmm.
going within this candle. So it might take either this wick or this wick. So now I don't have a very clear bias where it's planning to go. Um, the order book shows buys, but it's
Yeah,
pretty risky.
3 minutes. It's time for popcorn and watch the movie of the NFP.
You want to see how orders play out?
Yes. Okay.
This
Please.
is going to be interesting. So this is 55 orders on the buy side, which is currently getting rejected, which means the sellers are basically putting the pressure. But if we have a closure about this, then buyers did take control and also took control of all of these orders. Like you see 50, 37, 50 contracts, 86 contracts, 29 contracts. So
Is this 1 minute candle?
this is 5 minutes. So
Oh, oh yeah, I see it. I see it
we
above.
could go
Okay.
to 1 minute.
Well, yeah, different. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty clearly you can see this is where all the orders were there. Sink in, sellers tried to push down, buyers took control. Then buying started, big orders started to punch, buyers started to get reward, and you just go higher and higher. Then it came back to retest these levels, which is the big order. It came back, retest again. Sellers tried to push it down for the second time, which ideally failed.
Mm.
So I'm pretty much inclined towards the buying side. So now you see this is the sweep, and buyers did get trapped, but you never know where these guys stop losses are. They might
Mm.
be somewhere here or somewhere below the lows. So until this low is broken, we could not go towards the sell buyers. We are pretty much towards the buy buyers at the moment, but we should see some big orders getting punched. 1 minute.
Is this numbers taking the data from the futures, from gold futures?
Yeah, gold futures and contracts. So these are like 100 contracts which are being punched. So 100
Okay.
in gold is like not not a small number by any means.
Okay.
This is 86, 29 contracts, 55 contracts.
So it means it could be only one person,
It could
or
be an aggregate of multiple people, or it could
okay.
be like different people punching at the same place.
Okay. Okay. Ready. There.
Okay, 35 contracts, that is from sellers. Let's see. Do we sink in, sink back out, or do we purge? There are more orders getting punched. Ideally, don't do an impulse. It would definitely come till here for a retest, or at least
Oh,
till this level. Right, look at the orders, right? 68 contracts, 26 contracts. Yeah, just purge. So I just said,
so they are trying to push lower and lower.
yeah. So as I said, if this is broken, then
Mm,
we are directly going till here. There is no
mm.
other way it is stopping anywhere else. So this is where it could find some support. That's where we are seeing some support
Yeah, we're
right
going
now.
lower.
So you see some buyers coming in trying to retake the positions.
This
But
area
again,
you have there, down there, the area, that one, I
this one,
already have it. Yeah, I already have it.
oh, okay,
So
you already
it's
have it.
nice. Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is when this buyers try to push, right? These are the areas where majority of the sellers were very active, right? So obviously they will try to repush back. So if we get a rejection candle out of here, not even here, I would still want it somewhere at the top. That would be a better shot to basically go ahead. So you see 50 contracts. Now these buyers should get trapped. So if these buyers are trapped, that is when you could see a continuation shot towards the downside. Otherwise, we might have taken support from here and then we would reverse back.
Wow. Now it's getting to another area in my now. Oh, you have it, the one you have there, 80, 50, 80.
Yeah, this one around
Yeah.
this area. I think it's the breakout zone. Pretty much again, it reacted from the same level. This was one of my other levels. You could see just came till here. That's where it started to purge from here to here again. So it's just level to level, guys. Can't even can't even say anything. These were actually marked even before the market opened.
What's the New York session high? Can you sweep to, yeah, what's the high?
Mm, it's at 5098 point
Okay.
5089.81.
89, okay. 5099, okay. Yes, nice sell. No direction to me for now.
Yeah, it again came back into the range, right? So that's
Mm,
the problem. So look at this range, like it's crazy. Like it's been 1 day, 2 days, 3 days.
mm.
Third day also it is back in the range. I think maybe CPI might decide the direction unless this wants to continue or give a breakout.
Yeah, no more news today, and then tomorrow, okay, GDP, unemployment claims tomorrow, and CPI, as you said, on Friday. Okay. Oh, nothing. NFPs today, right? Yeah, it's been already toxic. I didn't know either. Uh, I will wait for bullish to form on the 1 minute candle and will target higher. This could just be a retracement in the range before going long again. Gold will shoot up after NFP. Okay, yeah, it went down like I think it was nearly 300 pips, 600, over 600. Now it's retracing back up. New Year session high is your target. Makes sense. Let's see. You wrote it before I replied. Okay, toxic. NFP manipulated all the retailers with FOMO went long at 51. All right. Now I'm sure we will get a move higher. Just need to wait for the setup to form. That's what I'm waiting. A setup to form. how's the volatility already? Okay, it's pretty high. Okay. Already. Tested today is I shown I liked it. Entry? Are you asking for an entry?
Yeah, so we have a retest of this level, which
Yeah.
was marked, and we see the sellers started to push down the price.
I'm not on any position for now, just waiting a little bit more, just to settle down, and I need to see my setup. Are you on shorts? Hi.
Not yet. I don't have accounts to trade, but let me go on demo account and do it. Okay, let's try shorting with the SL above the high. Let's see. Need a closure below the level. Don't see a closure.
Where are you placing your stop loss, you said?
I would want it to close below the candle. So
Okay.
if the stop loss would be the high, but I want a closure below. No rejection candle.
Let's see if I can take a quick scalp.
I just don't like the fact that it created this gap and fell, right? There's a small gap.
Oh, this is New York Open, right? Yeah, yeah, you have there. On your opening,
No closing yet.
I have a level there.
It's over
Fif-
here.
no, up above, where you have the 830,
Mm-hmm.
the opening.
Yeah.
I have a level just a little bit, like 10 pips above.
Mm.
So, and I'm expecting, I don't know, I have to see clear signs.
Yeah. Respect Asia low as well.
Mm. Looks like selling is over. Thread with Kanan saying, um, I don't have a clear direction yet. Come on. NFP, I don't really like this news because it market needs some time to start giving symptoms or signals or
Yeah.
reasons just to move one way or another, and it's like a bit slow pace. Mm. Excel. Come on, give me a reason to buy. Someone's asking for your order book.
Um, you could basically get like level 2 data in futures, so you would be able to see the orders in that. No closure below.
Ooh. What? Okay. Come on. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
What confirmation you look before then entering the trade? It depends on the level. So, for example, if I have a level, I want a closure below the level, and also like maybe buyers getting trapped or something like that. That is when I could probably enter. So, if you see, I was planning to take a short from here, right? So you see all these buyers who are actually coming, right? They are getting trapped. They are getting trapped. So the market is not able to break and go higher. So if the price goes below this and gives me a closure, that would be an ideal short for me because all of these buyers are actually trapped, and we could basically go back into here or maybe here, right? So I'm just waiting for like the closure of the candle. So it's just that who is stronger in terms of candles, and who is stronger in terms of like the momentum. So you already see NFP playing out. The only thing is like, yes, it did sweep the Asia and London low, so there'll be a lot of buying, people thinking that, oh, it'll buy. So if I get a buyer's trap, then that's a very good entry. Yeah, you could probably buy till here, which is the range, but there is a huge sell block over here. So expecting, that's why it is waiting over here. Like you see a lot of rejections, lot of like you see a lot of rejections, right? So that's you want to share your screen, Rosa? Maybe walk
Yeah, it's
through
all right.
what you took in the morning.
Yep, and you can see.
I'll go and just get some water.
Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Why? Can you see my screen now? Hello? No? Something's going on with my screen. For some reason, it's not sharing, so not sharing, so
I think they would have to accept the share.
okay. Nothing, so I'm sorry, I can't share my screen now.
Yeah, I got it. I think
Oh,
it's there
okay,
now.
now. All right, fine. So, can you see?
Yeah.
Well, this is, well, at the moment we're here. So when I start trading, I'm here. This is the first trade. It was a long, so okay, made the day, and this is the second one. And then I thought, hey, there's a new opportunity, and I closed everything here, just expecting a reversal at this point, this area here. I like a small reversal, but I thought just close everything out, and here you have it. This is gold. Anyway, I mean, I didn't do anything out of my setup, so I started closing at 40 pips as I usually do. 40 pips, 60 pips, and then 80 pips. I could have leave a runner or two, but as I said, I was expecting this bit a little bit more in this area. And then this happened, so I was like, ooh, um, I have to stop trading. Nothing else than that, yeah, and nothing else for the day. This is my personal account. It's fair to say when I go in the market, my risk is very high because I'm only after a few pips. So I don't usually take these bits here. It seems nice to the eye, saying, oh, you should leave a runner and close it here or here or here, whatever. But a runner in my case is a salary, and I've got plenty of entries. So my risk is very high. That's why I start closing down as long as I can. But it's fair to say I should have left a runner or two with break even set. So zero risk. I'm starting to doing so on some of the trades. I've been trying to leave a runner or two, like this one. I did what I had to do, and then I left the runners. I closed them out here, uptick, because it was the exact point just to get out of the trades. So I'm starting to doing, that's a runner, uptick. That's an ability to close uptick, and then it went down. But I don't always. So I spot very easily, like 40 to 100 pips. And if you see, I usually close up tick because I know when the market is going to reverse in a very short term. But I should start leaving some of the runners so I could make triple. But I didn't, so it seems like a joke having these 3 trades, 1, 2, 3, and then it went all the way up. But it's what it is. Now I took, I don't know if you're seeing my entire screen. No. I took a quick scalp on funding pips. Let me share the entire screen. Can you see my screen now? Okay, so this is funding pips. I took this quick scalp here. I'm pretty sure this is one of my levels there. But I'm not sure. After a news like this one, I'm not sure about what's the movement or what are the intentions after this big candle. So that's why I closed it out very quickly. And that's it. So nothing else for now, just waiting. All these bullets here are entries to me, all these bullet points. But because this candle, I'm not going in, I'm just waiting. I'm not a very risky person. But all of them were take profits. It went up to 100, so it's 1, 1, 2, 3, and now 4 until this area here. So, but I've been just watching, just took this small scalp. If it breaks above this level, I'm starting positioning long as soon as I can. I hesitated on this one. It wasn't my setup, but because of this retracement, nearly 50%, I hesitated to go long on this one. But these indicators here weren't aligned, so I'd rather wait. And I'm about to go long. That one's gonna make it. first target for this candle is here for this entry. So you can see how small I trade. It's 40 pips for the first partial. So 85. It's trying. Okay, he did it.
What are the dots on the screen, like the small ones?
Yeah, it's areas that when there's a retracement and then it goes back, I just mark the dots. Not every single dot is an entry.
Mm,
There's
okay.
a few conditions to meet, but yeah, it's like it's telling me we're going down or up in a very short term.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see if it breaks here. There. Nope. Target is there. I think it can make it to this level here. Let's see.
I think it will test the 830 level.
The 80 level you said?
The 831, I think it's almost the same level like
Yeah.
the one that you marked.
These two levels here, this one here, and this one here now are the targets. So this area is my, if I were long here, that's a target. Going up. Umar is saying going up. Okay. 51. Yeah, it's very possible. 51.
Are you Indian? Yeah.
Come on. Wow, it's there. It's stuck. Oh, US opening. Okay. In 15 minutes, 17. This is one candle I love. That one. It's not because it's a pin bar, it's what it is that I like. But that doesn't mean I'm just going long because of the uh, bullet point. But if I were here, then stop loss is right 1 or 2 pips the spread below the lower high, the lower low. So stop loss here, very tight, and then trying to hit this area. Two, four, 6, 8, 10 candles trying to break this level here, this small level here. Then it was here, that one. Mm. Oh, that's desperate. Called doing nothing. When it does that, it's just going crazy. When I say crazy, it's like 40, 50 pips, no more, but like going up or down very abruptly.
Yeah.
Every time it does it, look at that here, or every time it does that, it's just like, whew, careful. Break it. Okay.
Finally.
God. Allow with me a second, sorry. Right. done. Let me show you something just in case it's of any worth. So gold did the same thing here. So it was trying to break this level here, and it was doing the same thing here. Then, so it got stuck like 2, 6, 8, 9 candles, and then it broke out upwards. So that's why I took some trades, some buyings on the futures here, because gold usually repeats itself 3 times. Over the course of 2 hours, it repeats itself three times, up to 3 times. So when I saw that, I entered here long, just expecting exactly what it did, what it did. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if it'll do that or not, but it repeats itself. And whenever it's a small range in 1 minute, over from 3, 4 candles up to, I don't like when I see 15 candles stack. Usually it repeats itself. If it went up on the previous, the first time it did it, it'll do it again. Now, if it goes now up, down, whatever, and it does the same, then I'm not sure. I don't have it tested the third time. So I know it does it, but I haven't tested it. But the second time is very probable, and you only have to look backwards, like from when it started ranging, you go 2 hours top. So you don't have to go over 2 hours. So you put like 150, 120 bars, kind of, and then you see if this thing has been done before. And it's very like probable. So entered on the 5 minute bullish engulfing 5 minutes. Okay, this is 5 minutes engulfing. Okay, 50.73, right? Stop at 61. Okay. Target hit on New York high. New York high. Okay. Ten minutes to the session open. Natty, we should hit New York high soon. We have filled all the 1 hour fair value gaps. 1 hour, let me check. Oh, you said 1 hour. Okay, that one. That's filled. And what other? That one? You mean this candle? Filled in that one? And then it can go up? I don't really pay attention to fair value gaps. I'm not saying they don't work. I'm saying I don't pay attention to them. Okay, area is invalid already. And that one as well. Ooh. This is the area I have. All the areas today have been blown up. All my areas. It's been like crazy. Okay, that wasn't valid.
Mm,
Mm.
How is NQ looking? I'm not checking NQ actually. I took a gold shot. So
Yeah, well done. It's a short.
yeah, it's just the 830 retest. It's a pretty simple trade.
Mm. 30, right?
Sorry.
What's the target?
I'll just exit based on the momentum. So if it keeps going down, I'll just keep
Okay.
trailing. Oof, Nasdaq is bullish. It's a crazy pump.
$50.52, my target. I'm not in. I'm just saying I'll start buying again from this level. Someone's asking you, Metastatic, for the order book software.
You can use any order book software, to be honest. You can see it in any order book software. To be honest, you can go for like Bookmap, you can go for Deep Chart, you can go with rhythmic data feed and get a level 2 data. You'll basically get the same thing.
I'm in there. Let's go. Just drop it. Fantastic. That's the target.
Ideally, the cheaper way to get is like maybe just go to YouTube and search Bookmap Live for gold or Nasdaq or ES. You'll just see someone streaming. You don't have to buy the software if you want to see the order book.
Oh, it's about to start US session. Let's see if it pushes price a bit down. It'll be a spike if it does it. Okay, session opened. Still valid 61. Seven three, not anymore. Leave it here. Come on, let's go down.
All right,
Okay,
that's a break even
fantastic.
for me.
Yeah, me too. I'm on a break even already. And it'll take partials along the way. Second partial done. Break even. Cut. Good, 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 good. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's see if it goes to the third partial. Break even. Well, it did what it had to do on that area here. Area not valid anymore. It's going down probably a bit more, but I'm already on break even. Let's just say that. And I'm gonna close it because I'll do some reversal. It did replicate to my person, yeah. It did? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't. Come on up. Up, 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 up. I, it didn't replicate. Fantastic. Now it's up. Up, up, up. Buys, futures, it depends on the time frame. you're working or your setup. Actually, I have buys on one strategy already running and sells on another strategy already running. So it depends on the strategy. To me, it's rejection. If I had to enter on CFDs, it's this level that I had here. It's rejection point just to go upwards. But I didn't get any confirmation here. So I got it here. So that's why one of my strategies is going along right now. For this strategy, I'm just showing up here. If this candle closes bullish, it's like a second confirmation, but I don't know. Ready for a spike?
Let's see.
I don't know. You see what I said before? That was the second, like in range.
Hmm.
And then he did it again here. You
Hmm.
see, a small range. But at this third one, I don't know what is going to be the reaction. So,
Hmm.
and it's all,
Yeah, I don't like trade solo over time frame, as I said many times, right? So for me, it was pretty simple. I just trade continuations.
yeah.
So a pullback and a continuation, that's what I have traded. That's what I took. I was trying to short at the below level, which did not give any confirmation. So the last
Mm,
point of line of defense was the 830 line. That's where exactly the price rejected from. Exactly to the tick. It just
yeah.
went to the tick and exactly rejected from there.
Sales are fantastic here. Buys not that good. So it's like
Someone said bye everyone. Thank you for stop losses. There we go. Easy peasy, guys.
one and two. Win or loss. Uh, uh, uh.
Can you please show us your trade? Okay. Let me share.
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay, so what is the logic for the trade? It's pretty simple. See, I am a big fan of continuation trades. What are you guys looking at? You guys basically trade this, thinking that this will basically go to the moon. But I don't do that. I basically trade the continuation. So for example, if NFP did this, which means it went lower, I I would basically want to short somewhere here, which is a better opportunity for me to go to the continuation side. That's the exact logic of the trade. So the first point of level was somewhere here. If you remember, I did mark out and I was expecting a closure below this, but that did not happen. So the second point of rejection was exactly at this 830 level. Look at the accuracy, guys, like
Yeah.
exactly to the tick, right? So you also see on the order book, that is where a lot of buyers got absorbed. Let me just move it. Look at all of these buyers. They tried to push the price higher, a very big rejection wick. That's where we kind of shorted. We are currently running at a profit of 3070, and this is the continuation short. It's as simple as that. You try to time the market in this move, and you get burned out. You just play the continuations. It's much easier to trade. That is pretty much it, I think.
Mm. Mm.
And one more thing is, this is also the news candle high. So most of the time what happens is the news candles basically get retested before the continuation. So it just came back, retested. And one thing which you need to notice, how is the reaction opposite to the buyers? So if this was this big sell candle, did the buyers also took it with the same level of accuracy or like same level of power? The buying was pretty weak, right? So it was not as strong as the selling leg. So you just wait for a confirmation and then simply trade opposite towards the continuation leg. So someone who is trading a trend line, they could have traded this. Someone who traded like a fair value gap, maybe they could have got a fair value gap rejection out of here, and they could have shorted somewhere here. A lot of places to enter. You guys like don't look at like continuation trades. That is where the problem is. Look at it, guys. Look at this. I mean, what is this? Look at how many pips it is. $4,000.
4,000. Yeah.
Pretty simple. Oh, all right, I'll just exit because I'm very big fan to hold until the wick, although it might still
Mm.
continue. Looking at the momentum, but it is at this area where the buyers were pretty strong before. So that's 4K booked. Well done.
Yeah, I'm still running 5 contracts. All closed on the buys on stop loss, and the sells are still running, but already booked, uh, like 80% of the position. I always pay attention to the 830 you said.
Yeah, I think I made you look at that level.
Yeah, I usually do it every morning, and sometimes it's because I've got indicators here, and
Yeah.
most of the time they are aligned.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
always pay
You see a lot
attention.
of rejection. I think this was the New York Open, and even in London, it basically came down, retested, and then went up.
Hmm.
Right. So it pretty much works very well, to be honest. So this is the level where buyers could again like take some control out of, because this is where the actual buying started out from, and this is one of the major levels on the volume chart. Like so, if buyers had to take any control, this is where they could take it. But again, it depends. Like if these buyers are also trapped, then we are just dumping, right? Again,
Mm.
to this level.
Okay, I'll close some more. Ready. All right. Mm-mm-mm. GDF 1876 noted.
So you can see some buying pressure coming exactly from the level which we marked.
Mm.
Not much, but yeah. So don't try to like take the counter trend trade. So it's so difficult to trade counter trend, right?
Mm.
Um,
It is.
it's much easier to trade with the direction of the trend. So at least trade in the direction of the 4 hour candle. So you try to keep a 4 hour candle. If the 4 hour is basically a sell candle, try to look for sells around the area, and that makes it much easier for you to do it. Right, I think we are 2 hours in, Rosa. Shall we
Yeah,
close it?
it's okay. Yeah, it's
All right, guys.
fine.
I think that was a pretty decent day. Although NFP we did not trade the news, but we got the continuation, and Rosa got some good trades. So see you guys in, and
So see you.
see you in the next one. Sai,
See
are
you
you
soon,
taking any
guys.
mentorship? You could basically text me on Instagram. My Instagram is your ordinary trader. Just text on Instagram. See you, boys. See you, girls.
All right. See
Ta-ta.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.